So let's look at the exercise. How do you try to change people? And the word try is up there because in actual fact, it's only an attempt to change someone else. We haven't obviously got total control over other people's behavior. In some situations, we think we might have, but they could still resist. They could still dig in their heels and decide that they're not going to change. So, what strategy do you usually use to change people's behavior? You probably never really thought about it as a strategy, or what option do you use? We went over 3 options in the slideshow. Which of those options do you usually use to change people's behavior? Or can you identify another one? Because once we identify what we're up to, it's showing us what we're really doing. It shines clarity on our painful way of relating. That stimulates or motivates us to change and not try and change other people. And is it successful? Let's be honest. How good are we at trying to change other people? Are we one of those people who are really good at it, really successful in terms of winning? But as we've already talked about, it's not really winning, it's really losing. So how successful are you at losing? Are you really good? And how do you lose when you try to feel better by changing what other people do or say? So in that last question, if you want to just close your eyes and just take a moment just to feel into how you lose when you try and change other people. How do you lose when you try and change their behavior, try and get them to do and say something different? How do you really feel deep down? How are you separating yourself from the other people? And how are you disconnected to yourself? Take a moment to come up with your own words about how you feel when you try and manipulate others and change them. So this brings us to the end of using circumstances to change from pain to pleasure. And we've probably seen through the whole course, through the other 2 sections, that changing circumstances gives us an initial good feeling. We feel better to start with, but then deep down, nothing's really changed inside, because when we're trying to change circumstances to feel better, we've got an identity going on that's a lacking identity. That's identity that is not happy to start with. And that inner sense of unhappiness, that inner sense of pain, will never go away no matter how good we are at changing our outer circumstances. We're not going to feel any better inside because we haven't done any inner work.